welcome everyone.
I was just about to do the little Mario thing like.
This is Mad Dog, Arnaldo Mad Dog, as you know, from GG. And this is episode 36.
The real 36.
The real 36, yeah. Yes. Can the real 36 please stand up? To my left, of course, you hear not David. That, my friend, is Nelson, a.k.a. the Bearded Gunner.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yes. And to his left, we have a special guest.
Drum roll.
Yes. Mr. Alex Infante.
Not that special.
A long-time fan. What is it? No, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now we have him on the show. What do you think of the awesome studio we have here?
Oh, this is great, man. Everything I expected.
Yeah, there you go. I love it.
This is an amateur hour, guys.
No,
this is the real deal.
Exactly.
Representing for
Look at
GG.
this equipment. Look at the food. We
Look
got
at the
beer
cable
and
management.
everything.
I mean, it's
Cable management needs a little help, but that's okay.
And I want to apologize for being late, but unfortunately,
no, you're coming from Lake Mary, so it's all good.
Plus, they don't know because it gets. By the way, I do want to say apologies because this will probably go up a little later than normal. Normally, we record on Wednesdays, up by Thursday. This one will probably not be up till Friday due to our editor. He's making the reason he's not here, David. He's making some moves now that he's married. So, but let's start with the show. Start the show, I should say, with what are we drinking, sir? I brought in a little wheat beer.
Yes, I'm glad you did.
Yes,
Because
no IPAs for him.
Yeah, last episode I saw Santos walk in with some IPA, and I was a little worried just because everyone knows that I'm not into the IPA, but I'm glad that this is a sensible wheat beer that I can get behind.
Yes, definitely. Especially since, unfortunately, this is will be the last Gunner episode. And but yes, what do you think of that beer?
It's really good. I can't see the color just because I'm in a black mug, but I imagine it's a light color because it's wheat.
It's a weedy beer.
Yeah, but it's pretty light actually. We're in Florida, so it's still hot as hell, and this is really refreshing for the time at least. And it's winter, guys. I mean,
It's
someone
hot
pray
for
for us.
winter. Yeah,
Someone pray for it. Needs to be cold.
They say
it's been like that for the few years. I mean, it's been warm. It doesn't feel like Christmas. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't get cold till like February.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it. I'm sorry. I will take this over the cold.
Yeah, but I think for Christmas, at least feeling a little bit cold, like in the 40s or something.
Yeah.
It
Just to that one
just
day?
brings, just
Okay.
for Christmas, brings that
I'll
feeling.
allow that one day.
Yeah.
That's it. After that, we need the heat again.
And what are you drinking, Mr. Infante?
Well, I don't drink beer or any alcohol. I'm just not, that type of guy.
Not a problem,
But
not
I
a
have Pepsi.
There you go. Cheers on that, sir.
Thank you, sir. Pepsi Zero with no sugar.
With no sugar. I wanted to, before we go into the show, by the way, it's going to be a little different type of show today since this is the last show of the year. It's really going to be mostly about the topic of the week, which I'm sure you guys saw. But before we do that, I did want to kind of go over some housekeeping. First off, soon, probably starting next week, we will be recording on Saturdays, and it should be up probably on that same Saturday. Again, due to scheduling, some of us, where we work, unfortunately, our schedules sometimes change, and we'll have to, adapt to it essentially. So that's one thing. And two, I did want to go mention about Carrie Fisher. She passed away.
Yes.
Princess Leia. It was very, very sad. I went on to 2016 because I was looking for 2016 stuff, and a lot of people passed away this year.
I know.
Yes.
It's
Everyone that I have grown up with, watching on TV or movies, are just dying.
they're passing away.
Yeah.
And then Carrie Fisher's not old. She's 60
she's
years old.
60s, yeah.
Well, look at George Michael,
George
53.
Michael. Yes.
It's like, what?
What happened to
Really?
him? Yeah. So I don't have everybody because most of the people I don't really know, but I have a list here. First off, Carrie Fisher wasn't the only Star Wars person from the Star Wars cast. Also, Eric Bauersfeld, which is the voice for Admiral Akbar. Remember Admiral Akbar?
Oh,
he
Yes,
passed
yes.
away
I
as
didn't
well.
know he died.
Yes, that was earlier this year. And Kenny Baker. Kenny Baker is he's the small guy that does R2D2.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he passed away as well this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
remember because they showed some pictures of him trying to stuff himself inside the R2D2
Yes,
can.
yeah. Yeah, so it's sad, and of course you heard George Michael. Right before that, Alan Thicke,
Thicke, yeah.
Growing Pains,
Yes.
and of course earlier this year, Gene Wilder, which has been more popularized by all the memes that they do for him. I don't know if you remember who Gene Wilder is.
It's not ringing a bell.
He is from the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The blonde,
yes.
shaggy head.
I know who you're talking about.
He was also he did a bunch of movies with Richard Pryor.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah, so,
The original Wonka.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see your reaction.
The blank face in my blank expression on my face. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was just kind of remembering some of the other people that have passed away. Prince.
Prince.
He
That's
was
right.
another one.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Yeah, that was.
I
He,
didn't
again,
expect
he
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
old either. Yeah, and also Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he
Muhammad
was a big
Ali.
one.
Kimball Slice. He also passed away.
I watched his last fight, and growing up, I mean, that's what we did after school. We would come home. Whoever had internet at their place, we would kind of go there and watch some of like that
Street
Yeah,
fights?
those bare knuckle fights, and we got into some of our own, trying to imitate them, and it was crazy to see. But I mean, he was old. He was he grew up on the street, so he had a history with drugs and also the substance abuse with like steroids and stuff. So, I mean, his body was just. It was just in so many wars that it was bound to give up at some point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, when he made it, let's say, big, getting to it, I mean, he was not himself anymore. I mean, you see him on the street, it's like a totally different person when he was fighting.
Yeah.
UFC.
Oh, wow. Keeping it on the, you remember China, the wrestler?
Yeah,
The
that's
wrestler?
right.
She
I
also
forgot
passed
about
away.
China. Well,
And she was
that
in
was
her
this year
40s.
also?
she died
was
at the
this
same
year.
time as Prince, but like no one gave a
Yeah.
crap because it was
It
Prince
was
that
Prince
died.
that died, yeah.
Yeah, Prince.
That's a shame.
Been overshadowed her.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Prince, Vanity. You remember Vanity? Do you remember? Okay, she was part of his entourage back in the day, but she was also in the movie The Last Dragon. Do you remember The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy?
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
That's
I think we talked about
A
that
lot
in the
of
last
years ago.
podcast too.
yeah. Well, she was the pop star on that.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
she
I
was
got
pop
you.
star. And she was also again part of
His crew.
his crew. Yeah, and of course David Bowie. David
Oh,
Bowie was
that's
at the
right,
beginning of
yeah.
the year.
was right at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a shame, and I'm sorry. Oh, I also I do want to mention. You probably don't know him, but Anton Yelkin. He was the one who played Chekhov in the new Star Trek movies. He's a young guy.
Oh, yes.
The one who speaks with the like a Russian accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
He
died.
passed away
Yeah.
this year. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
he
a
was
car accident.
tragic. Yeah,
He was young too,
It was
right?
supposedly at his residence. He was opening up the gate and the car rolled into him or something
Is
like
that
that.
it is? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I didn't know. And another one, very young, 22-year-old, Christina Grimmie.
Oh yeah,
she
she was
pa- she
here
was,
in Orlando, right?
And she
Oh, the
got
singer.
killed. Yes.
Yes.
She was
Okay.
killed by some crazy
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that happened this year, and that's a shame. I
Yeah,
mean,
there was a lot that went on this year. You also had the Pulse incident here in Orlando.
the Pulse incident, yeah. That was a shame.
Yeah, it was a rough year.
Yeah, it was.
It was. I think it was worse than 2015.
Yeah,
be
yeah,
honest.
I can't think of
Like-
anything worse than this year so far, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's been crazy.
So we'll take a quick moment on that. Well, definitely, of course, with Carrie Fisher. I mean, Princess Leia. All right, guys, so we're going to go right into what we've been up to. And starting with myself, I really haven't done much other than Dishonored 2. So I'm just going to pass it along.
Yeah, I haven't been doing much. Just basically doing some Christmas shopping and spending some time with the family. Aside from that, I just caught up on a couple things, mainly because they came out on Netflix, and that's about the only reason I would ever watch these. Was I just lost my Civil War.
Civil War is on
Yeah,
Netflix.
Civil War's on
Netflix
Netflix.
already,
Yeah.
Holy crap! Okay.
Yeah.
It came
So-
out fast. I saw
Yeah.
it earlier
Yeah.
this year. I
It came out this year,
after
right?
August, like October, around there. That's when I think I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed it now. So I jumped on that. I started watching it, and then I watched this documentary on Eddie Hall, which is a strongman competitor. Currently, he's trying to break the world record for the largest deadlift. So I watched that, and then just couple of other films that they were on Netflix. By the way, really, really good documentary called The White Hats on Netflix. I know Santos isn't big on politics or like stuff like that, but if you want to watch something really good that kind of like tugs at your heartstring and also dabbles a little bit into like world current events, The White Hats is an excellent documentary.
Okay. Well, good stuff. Mr. Infante, what have you been up to?
Well, same thing. Christmas has been really, really busy. A lot of Christmas shopping. I actually was able to finish last week or the week before last the Telltale series of The Walking Dead.
Season
yeah.
2.
Okay.
Oh, season 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
season 2.
What do you think, bro?
Oh, I liked it. I loved it. I mean, the story is great. I can't wait till they have the full season 3 available.
Season 3, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to wait for it to all become available because I can't do that episodic thing.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. I gotta have the whole thing in one shot. So as you guys know, I have 3 boys. So
Yeah,
It's a handful in Christmas, yeah.
It is, especially with the smallest one. He's the one that, oh my goodness. But so he took my oldest boy 3DS, and he didn't want to give it back to him. He was fighting, and he wanted to have it. He wanted to have
Oh,
it.
man.
So before I think my wife went to grab it, he throws it on the floor, and I have tiles.
Oh.
I have tiles at home,
man.
so he broke the hinges on the 3DS. So I just received this past weekend the new case, the new shell. So I'm like, okay, on Monday I started to fix it. I had it stripped down. I needed to remove the broken top part shell where the buttons are at from the actual screen.
Okay.
So it has the ribbons from the screen and the buttons and the 3DS camera.
Oh, because of its
Yeah,
attached,
it's all it's all
like
in.
a circuit thing.
So I have everything almost pulled out, and I'm on the last 2 strips. I'm trying to pull them out. Somehow I get them out. I'm like, yes. All I have to do is put everything back together, switch the new shell, put it back, gone.
Good to go.
Good. When I look to the side of my desk, I see a little part of strip broken. I'm like, no! So I screamed, and my wife's like, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, oh, I broke the strip. And it happens to be the strip to the LCD screen.
Man.
So I opened up that part. I'm like, maybe I can remove it. No, that's all built in there. I couldn't do anything. So I told my son, well, Alejandro, I'm going to have to get you a brand new
A new
3DS. And he's like, yep, make sure you get the new one.
He sabotaged it.
Oh man, where you can put the amiibo. I don't need that site thing that they have now for the older version. I'm like, all right, fine. And then in regards to TVs, movies, I haven't been able to watch a lot of movies. I did watch Star Trek, the last one that came out. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to say
And
something.
on Netflix, I like music, and they have a documentary, Hip Hop Evolution.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I went back to high school. I mean,
Really?
it is so good. I mean, if anybody saw the Get Down,
I want to.
okay,
I've been told
the
about
Get Down is great.
it. Okay.
And they go back all the way to the 70s, the 80s. So this thing, they do the same thing. They go back to the birth of it, and
Okay.
And it goes all the way through their early 90s.
Okay.
With NWA. And
Oh my God,
all those
NWA.
cats. It is great. It's 4 episodes, really good.
Okay. Oh, so like a mini series.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
only 4 episodes, about an hour, 10 minutes each.
Nice. I did forget to mention something. I'm going to have to bring it up here. Rogue One, guys.
Yes.
Me and Nelson and, of course, my son Nick, we went to see Rogue One. And I have to tell you, and this upset the heck out of Santos, by the way. And I think I posted it on the group. It's got to be one of the best Star Wars
That's
films.
what I'm hearing.
Period.
That's
I
what
put
I'm
it
hearing.
right behind Empire Strikes Back, which is my personal favorite. That's my number 1. This falls in my number 2, and that's not even. I'm not being hyperbolic or anything like that. It's just such a good movie. It is. I don't know if I
Wait,
told
have you
either.
seen it?
Oh, I don't mind, guys. You can talk about it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm
No,
not.
no,
I'm
we
not,
won't do it.
No, I
no,
want
no.
you- I
But
want you- I
I'm
want
not
you-
one of those that freak out.
Oh, okay.
You're not Santos.
Like certain people.
No, but
Which I can understand because he's been spoiled about some really, really big stuff,
Yeah,
and
he
that's
has.
that's some pretty huge stuff to be spoiled. So I get it.
And
but-
I have done that to him on purpose.
You know what's funny? I've always said, "Oh no, he did it by accident." Now I know.
Well, today we actually talked to him. He talked. Oh, you seen Star Wars? I'm like, no, I haven't seen yet, but that's okay. They can talk about it. He's like, yo, like you do to me, blah blah. I'm like, well, hey.
No, well, I mean, I won't, because there's things that I want you to see. It's one of those things I don't want to ruin for you, because it's more meaningful if you don't know about it. So I will say that it is an adult. I don't want to say adult. Excuse me. It's a grown up Star Wars movie. Because it's PG-13, it's not adult or anything like that. But it is definitely a little bit more gritty, a little bit more serious. It has humor, because every Star Wars movie is going to have humor.
I see it as a war movie.
That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Saving Private Ryan without body parts flying everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's good, man. It's just so good. I mean, and the great part of it is there's characters you don't know, so you don't know what to expect from them, and then they're acted really well. The actors and actresses, top notch.
Donnie Yen is there, and I like Donnie Yen.
Ip Man.
And Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is in.
Oh,
he
dude,
is great.
he's a freaking
Well, he looks
badass.
like
He steals the show a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, he steals the show a little bit. So yes, we saw that, and I'm gonna go watch it again because because it's that freaking good. I saw Force Awakens 3 times in the theater, and I don't see why I can't do that.
Yeah, why not?
Because it was that freaking good. So definitely.
Yeah, I loved it because of the fact that it had depth, it had emotion, suspense, and most importantly, something that us as adults we can understand a lot more is sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that there is always going to be a priority, and you as a person need to prioritize what is worth sacrificing. And it was just great. I love that movie. It was awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, when I first saw the trailer about a year ago, I was kind of worried about how people were going to receive it, since it had nothing to do with, like, let's say, I don't know, I haven't seen, I don't know if they have any Jedis or anything like that, but that they were going away from that story, to show something different.
They're showcasing something different.
Yeah, in the Star Wars world, which is so huge. I mean, they could do so many things with that series.
They can.
And I can see now with this movie, it's like, yes, we're going to show this side.
Yeah, and I was talking to Diana's brother, and he was telling me that they incorporated some things from part of the like the animated series, like the I don't want to say it.
Well, I was going to say Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker's character.
Yeah,
is from the
his
animated
character.
series,
A couple of the vehicles that were in there come out in the animated series. So it's awesome that they're broadening up the the universe and
Putting it
the galaxy.
together, yeah.
And putting it and building it all together, so we can have a story that makes sense. And I think one of the things you said is it kind of this was about another movie, but it kind of respects like the time continuum, like the timeline.
Yes.
It's all being
This is
built and put
between
together.
3 and 4, right?
Between 3 and 4. Okay. Yeah. But way closer to 4.
Okay.
It definitely I guess if I had a complaint, my only complaint about it is, and I think I told this to people, it's not a standalone movie like one would think. It really is attached to it's a prequel movie. You know what I mean? It's not in any way. I guess it's not like for instance the Han Solo story, which they're going to do, which is separate from. It's supposed to be like in a whole different timeline, not really connected to him as an older Han Solo. So with that, I mean that's going to be a separate thing, and it may not never connect to the main series.
Oh, and one thing, now that we're in the Star Wars story, I did read, I don't know if you guys read it, but that Carrie Fisher, she finished all her scenes from episode 8.
So 8, I did hear.
So she was done. So now is how they're going to
how they're
get
going to
her
go
character out of for the next
for
one.
episode 9, I mean,
but I'm happy that at least she was able to do all her
correct,
scenes.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to episode 8. And another thing, and I hate to say this, but episode 8 has a high bar now to get to.
Oh, yeah, they
You know
did
what I mean?
that shit hard.
Yeah, because I'm like, this has gotten serious, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh.
Now I heard J.J. Abrams is not going to do them anymore, or am
He's
I wrong?
producing. The episode 8 is being okay.
Go ahead.
Episode 8 is being directed by one of my newly favorite directors, Ryan Johnson. He did Looper. Did you ever see Looper?
with
Bruce Willis
And this other kid.
Yeah, yes, right, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
You saw
yes,
that one?
Yes, that was a
So
pretty
he
good
did
movie, yeah.
that. He did this movie Brick, which is another one of my favorite movies, which also has the kid from Looper. What's his name? Gosh.
Yeah, I know the guy from Inception.
Yeah,
Something
from
Lovett,
Inception.
right?
The guy who was
Gordon
Inception.
Levitt Jr. or something like that.
Yes.
Gordon Levitt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gordon Levitt Jr. And
Badass kid, by the way.
Yeah, he's not a kid anymore either.
Well,
but-
yeah. Well, that's how I remember him.
yeah, me too. From Third Rock from the Sun. Yeah, he's still that kid with long hair to me.
Real skater.
Yeah.
That's who the director is, and for that I'm excited for. I'm like, okay, because this director did movies which I've seen, Monsters, and he did Godzilla. The one who did this movie that just came out, Rogue One, did the most recent Godzilla
with
Cranston, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston and the Japanese guy who's like freaking amazing.
Ken Watanabe. Yeah. He was. He did that one. So I like they're bringing new, fresh blood to that. And these are young directors who can, obviously they're doing good. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. All right, guys, we're going to go into some really quick news. I mean, some lightning fast news. Frankly, we're just going to do two pieces of news. Lineups, games with gold, and the PlayStation Plus lineup. I'll start with PlayStation because that's where I game. Day of the Tentacle remastered. This War of Mine, The Little Ones. Both of them are coming free to PlayStation Plus. If you have the PS4, PS3 has Blaze Rush and The Swindle, and if anybody has a Vita, it's Askin 2 and Titan Souls. Which
I still have a Vita.
Titan Souls will be. Ooh, I just realized that it's a cross-buy on PlayStation 4, so I will be getting that one because I've always wanted to get that one. So, Xbox games with Gold, they're going to be getting this month The Cave. Actually, this is a 360. The Cave and Rayman Origins, which Rayman Origins is a great game. If you guys have not played and you got an Xbox 360, and of course this is going to be backwards compatible anyway, so Xbox One, pick that bad boy up. Also, I think we did mention them last week because I'm looking at Killer Instinct Season 2, and I think we did mention. Okay, so skipping that. So no more news, guys. We're going to go right into the hot topic of the week. Hot topic of the week is really simple, guys. It's going to be a review of 2016. I did want to get, out of the way the losses that we had in 2016. But I do want to, kind of go back, take a look at all the stuff that we've done, games we've played, movies we've watched, TV shows that we may have gone into. And I'll start it off just kind of help you guys since I have more time to prepare my list. Games. A couple games that I wanted to bring up that I didn't get to on my top games of 2016, but I feel that they were meaningful games that everyone should play. First and foremost, Oxenfree. That was basically kind of a side-scrolling adventure game. It felt like, and I think I said it at the time, it felt like watch a Stranger Things, something like a Stranger Things video game, because you have these kids and they go off to this island and they run into some issues and it becomes this almost like a I don't want to say horror, but a little bit scary type of thing. And then it's small little characters on the screen, so it's nothing horrific for us, but it's still a good little story. And the voice act, it's all completely voice acted, so it's really done really well. They obviously didn't make my list, but I mean that's
what was it called again?
Oxenfree, and then
in the game.
I think it wasn't indie because it came out on PC first and it made it over here, over to PlayStation 4, and another indie game, Virginia, which I just recently played. I put a video up. I don't know if everybody saw that first 15 minutes of it. Such a crazy game. It's only it's probably about maybe 2.5 hours long, and I don't want to call it a walking simulator, but that's kind of what it is. You're really just kind of going through the levels.
Like really good.
It's there's no talking. Mm-hmm. There's great music. First of all, great music. There's no talking. It's just reading people's actions, emotions, and it's got a story with it's basically an FBI agent, and there's a case, and there's a case within a case.
Yeah, I remember you told me about it.
Yeah, so I have the video up on the YouTube, and it's the first 15 minutes of it. It starts off like a movie. It feels like a movie. It feels like almost like Twin Peaks. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Twin Peaks. It has that Twin Peaks feel to it. I really enjoyed it. Those are 2 games I wanted to bring up there. Yeah, any games or anything over there?
Games for 2016.
Nothing.
There's only 2 games that really I played. So it's the kind of the only thing I have. Hold on, let me fix this mic real quick. I don't know what happened.
It's moving around. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess these little joints are wearing off. All right, and we're back. So my only 2 games that I played this year was Uncharted 4. Amazing. So one of the things that I like about the Naughty Dog is what they call ruin porn, right? Which is like you take these ruins and you make it look so amazing.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember what the name of the developer was, but he was saying like, we want this to look like ruin porn. Like we want you to like look at this and be like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. So I love that they take that to the next level. That they just make they just focus so much on these little details. If I have one complaint is that I felt like I was doing a lot more climbing in this one than in the past ones. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I didn't mind it as much. I could have used a little bit more puzzles, but that's just because I enjoyed the critical thinking. I got through some of these puzzles a lot quicker than in the past, and I think it's because I played part 3 a few months before, and just kind of in preparation for this one. And the only other one that I've been playing is Battlefield 1. I've been sticking to the multiplayer a little bit more, but the story was just so good. And again, they focus on these details. And you guys know that I shoot, and the sounds of the gun is pretty authentic. The mechanisms, the recoil, even some of the like the accessories that would go on it are, for that time. Yeah. So I really like that they went back, did their research. So those are the only 2 games that I have for 2016. I played a few other ones, but
they're older.
Yeah, they're older.
Anything you may have missed from 2016 that you would want to maybe go back and tackle?
Doom.
Oh,
I saw the documentary that Santos put up on the, I think it was the page or maybe on his personal one, where they go into what Doom would have actually been, which is like a post-apocalyptic Call of Duty. And I'm glad that they didn't go that route because I saw some of the gameplay. Even like, I think it's called the Pinky, which was kind of that pink rhinoceros looking thing.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was in the like one of the first Dooms when I played it, and it was on PC. And put this pop filter. And so it was on PC, right? But it looks so different seeing it now because he has texture, he has like saliva coming out. It just looks so crazy. And I actually started playing Doom on the old Macintosh when they were all just like one piece with a clear background. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that's when I first started playing Doom. So seeing it now, it's something that I wanted to tackle, but I just didn't have the time. And 2, I just I didn't think it was actually that good. I just like
you had your doubts.
Yeah, I had my doubts. So that's another one, and probably Titanfall.
Yeah.
Just because Santos gave some really good reviews on it, and I know that he's for him to give that good a review on something, it must be really good. And I don't like a lot of simulations, but I probably do a little bit of Forza, just so that I can kind of dabble in that as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. And how about yourself, sir?
Well, just like Nelson here, I played Uncharted. I mean, that game, I've been following that game since it came, the first one on PS3. But in regards to the texture, the scenery, I did a lot of I stopped a lot to look around, especially when we went to the desert. I don't know where was that. Was that
Madagascar?
Madagascar. Yeah. Oh my goodness! I mean, just the view. I just stood there in the Jeep, just looked, and just looked. I was like, wow,
it's an amazing looking game.
The Naughty Dog. I mean, to me, they're the best, if not one of the best. In the industry. Other games, yes, Battlefield. I loved it because I like history. And I'm a lot into World War II, and then this one to me, is the first game that I've played of World War One, other than Valiant Hearts, that other indie,
Valiant
which
Hearts.
is awesome.
Oh yeah, I played that.
That's awesome.
That was a little.
But yes, I mean, just the detail. Every single story was a different one. I love the way they went on that route, which is real, stories, not one whole campaign.
Yeah, little vignettes.
Yeah,
Little
that
little
was
bit
awesome.
pieces. Yeah.
Titanfall, I got Titanfall. That is a great game. That's actually the only game I was able to play during Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It's just get in. I mean, I beat the campaign, but just get in, play multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
It's great. The one that I missed, which it was a surprise for me, I didn't get Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. I knew you were gonna say it. I was
I
like, you
always
get it
get
every
Call of
year.
Duty,
Yeah.
and the last two I have not liked them. I mean,
Really?
yeah. And the last one, last year's,
Is it because McGregor was in it?
no,
No, I'm just kidding.
no. But the one from last year is the first one that I did not finish the campaign.
Oh.
I mean, I always finish because I always when I buy them it's for the campaign. I like playing multiplayer, but I like my stories. And yeah, so I may get it, but when it's like like $10, $20,
Hey, you still get. Hopefully, you still get Modern Warfare the remaster
Yeah,
too on top of
yeah.
that. Yeah.
which a lot of people wanted that game only. They
Only
didn't
for
want
that.
the new one. They only want the old one, and they said no, you gotta get both.
It's a shame because I mean I've heard good things about the campaign of Call of Duty. Excuse me, I definitely did hear. Believe it or not, Infinite Warfare. Some people actually like it more than Titanfall. So I mean,
Jon
that's
Snow
your
was
pos-
in it.
Jon Snow, yeah, Jon Snow.
Stop.
Yes, he is in it.
Yes, he is.
I'm
in
in. I'm
Kit
in.
Harington.
it. Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm in.
Oh, you may
Wherever
want
he goes, I'll go.
The only one that I missed that I wish I had gotten around to was Rise of the Tomb Raider. I love Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh yes. Well, actually, I'm playing that one now.
Are you?
I just started playing. I think I got about maybe 2 hours in it.
Okay.
Because I just got it. And so far, so
Looks
good.
Yeah. See, I played the first one, and I really
Yes.
I liked the first one. And it was a shame, of course, this one came to Xbox One first back last year. And I was saying to myself, doesn't matter, I'll get it as soon as it comes out, and things happen.
Yeah, I got
missed
a Black
it, yeah.
Friday for $30. I saw
yeah?
it at Walmart. I'm like, I'm getting it now.
Oh, see, I need to take a. You know what I just got to? For it was like $10, dude. Bloodborne. And I got it. It's there. Who knows when I'm gonna start it, but it's in there. I'm like, I don't know why I got this.
It's just like yeah, there are some games that are just they're cheap enough that you're like, yeah, let me get it.
Let me
You
get
never
it,
know.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I have a list of those games.
Well, I got
my.
Mafia 3, and it's still in the plastic wrapper.
Oh, you didn't even try it?
Yeah. Well, because when it came out, they didn't want people to review it, and then I heard that it was kind of broken. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until they do the patches.
The patches.
So hopefully, when I go back, I mean, I heard the story was good, but there are certain things that I don't know if it has to do with the gameplay or things like that. But
I heard the story was
the
probably one
story
top
I heard
notch,
was
yeah.
good. The music on it, I mean, they really
Yeah,
went
and
really
this one takes place in
detailed.
the 50s?
In the 60s.
60s. Oh, so that's
So-
right in your area.
Yeah, and they
What?
deal.
No. That's what the kind of area you live.
Oh.
Like 50s, 60s.
Gotcha.
No, not so much 60s, but more 50s, right?
More 50s, definitely 20s.
20s, yeah.
Oh, back in the day, yeah.
I love the music and everything from that era. So, so that's a little bit here of 2016's games.
The games. Movies is what I'm excited about. Movies and shows.
Yeah, movies. I mean, I know it's recent, but Rogue One, guys. Rogue One was probably my highlight of this year. I mean, and okay, I know it's recent, and I know it's still fresh in my mind, but God, I guess maybe I had low expectations. Maybe I don't know what it is. I was like, oh, it's just gonna be a movie, whatever. And plus, one thing that I love, and I guess this wouldn't really be a spoiler too much. The trailer. A lot of what's in the trailer is not in the movie.
For Rogue,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. There is actually a 3-minute long video of that they put together of the actual trailers, the two main trailers of what was not in the movie.
Well, that's good because sometimes some movies, what they play in the trailers is the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, and they ruin it. Exactly.
Yeah, and you're like, well,
Exactly.
there was nothing else. It was, I should have watched the trailer and that was it.
Basically, yeah. So it's definitely, that was obviously one of my highlights. Another one was Deadpool. A little bit of a surprise.
Yeah. It was
I wasn't expecting Deadpool to be good. You know what I mean? I was just like, we'll see what happens, and a rated R Marvel movie. It's possible. It is possible. And another last one that I really enjoyed, and I don't know if anybody cares about this, but the Jungle Book, the live action Jungle Book.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh, it was okay.
I love that movie.
I know they have it on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can
It's
watch
worth a
it.
Netflix watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely. I didn't see it in the theater, but the way
heard
they
the
make
graphics
the
were
animals,
good, like, yeah,
yes, the way they make the animals look and feel real while still talking. You know what I mean? It's like it's amazing.
Disney, they're on a roll. Now they have Beauty and the Beast
yes,
coming out.
That's right.
Oof.
Oh wait, so this is a new, not the Emma Stone?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Not Emma,
Oh, I thought that
not
one-
Emma Stone. It's
Emma
Watson.
Watson.
Watson,
Yeah,
yeah, that one.
Hermione.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
I'm
yeah.
interested.
I mean, those are classics.
Yeah, I like
they're-
Beauty and the Beast. So like, the animated one. I was
Right.
I like
The
that.
last trailer that I saw was like a full blown trailer, and it looks good.
I have yet
Oh,
to
well-
see
It looks
the
good.
trailer, so I don't know what even looks.
So
like.
this is a second trailer?
Yeah,
Okay, so I haven't seen that
because
one.
they had a teaser with just the rose, where they were showing just the rose, where the petal comes off, and then you see her coming from behind. But now they actually showed some of the
did they-
teacups and
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah,
Okay, I'll have to
yeah.
watch it. Maybe that'll change my mind.
Yeah.
But the one that I saw the teaser, then I was just like, yeah.
No, because I was the same way. I'm like, and then I mean, nothing against Hermione, but I was like, really, like
Yeah,
her?
That
it's
wasn't
like-
who you expected. Belle
No,
to be.
yeah.
I know what you mean.
So I got in Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know.
But
She's
it-
just hot.
But from what I saw, it
Yeah.
looks like they're doing good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's what I have as far as what my highlights of
For movies?
for movies. Yeah.
Okay.
For movies, man, I'm behind. Like I'm behind. I haven't just. I mean, with the work schedule, by the time I get out, I mean, it's just really hard to sit down and watch movies, even go out. You know what I mean? We're
It's got to
five.
be impossible. Yeah, I was
We're
gonna say you're
five,
five. Yeah.
and
Give us
Oh,
some.
no. Yeah, I was just trying to get this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just take that out of there.
so yeah, I haven't seen Deadpool. As I have it on Showbox, and
Showbox.
and I
Oh,
started
that
watching
shit.
like the first 10 minutes or something, and my wife wants to see it with me. It's just we haven't had the time to sit down and
It's
watch the
difficult
movie.
when you have kids because
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
yeah,
for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Anything that I need to see or even play, I have to do after 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes with things that we have to do around the house, it's just it's just bad. I don't have time sometimes. Are we getting into shows as well in this?
Yeah,
section?
that'll be the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you can kick it off.
I can go ahead and get in. Shows?
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things.
Yes.
That's my show for this year. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I mean, I remember going to work. You guys gotta see Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
I think you were the one that
have to
started it
see
all.
Stranger Things.
He started it all. I was just like, okay, I'll see it. I'll see
Yeah.
it.
And a lot of people didn't like it. I think I liked it because I grew up in the 80s with
Yeah,
the Goonies
likewise, yeah.
and E.T. and it has that feel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just great. I can't wait till season 2 comes out.
Yeah, oh man, it's gonna be so good. I have to say that I watched it 3 times. I watched it once by myself, another time with my girl, and then another time by myself. And every time I enjoyed
just
it equally.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
well,
good.
I love shows like that, like Super 8, Finding Earth
Yes.
to Echo, where the
Super
kids are the
8, yes.
are the protagonists. I mean, it's great because when I was growing up, we had like a little biker gang where we would like kind of just ride around. It's like it's your boys, right? So when I
Same
see
here.
this, it was the
Yeah,
same thing.
same
It's like
here.
you fight, but then make up and
Yeah,
have your own little code.
Spoilers here. I had a little. I had a big wheel when I was a kid, and I used to ride the hell out of that damn thing.
Oh yeah,
I had the big wheel with the brake, the side brake.
Oh yeah, the
on
side
it.
brake.
Yes.
Oh no, I
Man,
had to
we
do
used
the
to
you
old
would
school.
drift with
Yes.
That's great.
That was a great one.
I've actually been looking for a lowrider, like the old twin choppers,
Oh.
so that I can kind of restore it and just redo it, like kind of in LA, kind of where we grew up. The Cholos would have them, but they would deck them out, dude. Like they would have like spokes on spokes,
Yeah.
and it was awesome. So I kind of want one just to kind of redo it.
Because when I was in high school, I was a lot into Lowrider magazine, and I used to see those bikes. I mean, they tricked them on big time. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
I mean, I was more into BMX. That was my thing, but those bikes were nice. There was money into them.
You got any other shows?
Well, Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones,
We-
obviously.
we can talk about it because I am
Oh, did you
completely
finish
caught
it?
up. Yes.
Oh yes,
I'm
yes.
completely caught up, guys.
The Walking Dead. I still watch The Walking Dead.
I do too.
So,
It's mostly out of protest.
but yes, Game of Thrones. I can't wait till they come out with the other half. I mean, that's a great show, man. It's just
Yeah.
a
Oh,
great show.
it is. It's awesome.
So what do you think about recently? I mean, since you finished it.
So I left off before when so Daenerys had gone away. She came back. She destroyed
Yeah.
that ship. You know, and I was like, she clearly has. Oh man, and so much things is coming to my head right now. Freaking Cersei, bro. I hate her even more now. I hate her even more.
She's back into her own like.
She's
I'm
lost
coming.
everything.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
lost everything. She's
Yeah, she
like-
has nothing else to lose.
No.
I
Yeah.
mean, she obviously does not
So she's
give
coming.
a fuck about
She's
herself.
coming
so,
to
yeah.
destroy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I see her. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, she's gonna be even worse.
The
And
good thing.
now she has the mountain or the zombie mountain.
Yeah, that guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah, but that Zombie Mountain.
Well,
a
which
nice-
the dead guy?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mountain who's crazy, dude. The guy is insane.
well, you
and
saw
then-
what he did with that guy in the alley.
Yes.
He
Well,
was
that
just like,
one went,
oh.
and then the sparrow, one of the sparrows.
Yeah,
When he just ripped it, he pulled his head and said, bloop. I'm like, holy crap, what the hell is that?
No, I'm just glad that Sansa and Jon Stark were able to see each other again,
yes.
and just because
I
that
am-
family is
Dude,
like.
when
oh
I
my
saw the
God.
sigil at Winterfell,
Yeah,
I was like, oh, God, thank you.
yeah.
When I saw
Last week you were talking about it.
Yeah.
When they were, I'm like, yes. I mean, it's like this family has gone through so
much crap, yeah.
It's like, are they gonna kill them all? I mean, are they just really gonna get rid of them?
Yeah.
I mean, the first season when they killed their father, I almost died. I'm like,
How in the hell?
what? So
No, when I saw, first off, of course, I saw, spoilers here, guys, obviously.
Too bad.
Yeah. The Bastard of Bolton, when he, the way he died, you said it something, you
Yes.
told me, and I was like, man, that was good. And it was by Sansa's hand, too, or at least she was the one who was there,
Yeah.
the last person he saw.
and I love the kind of like the symbolism behind it because it's man's best friend, right? It's his hounds that actually
yes,
were the
I forgot.
ones
Yeah,
that
by his own dogs.
that
Yes.
ate him up, and it's because
I was glad it happened
I
that way
was-
because the way he did that, the
lady?
the
The mom, the mom,
yeah.
Oh, I was like, you bastard.
Yeah. He did the same thing. I'm like, that. And she was holding a baby, his half brother.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm like, oh, that's so bad.
but he was evil.
That battle there at
Oh
Winterfell.
my god!
Holy, what the heck, dude! I was like, this is an amazing. This the probably
Freaking Rickon, bro.
to date. Yeah, well, honestly, I was like Sansa. I was like, you need to accept the fact that he's not going to live.
Yeah.
And Sansa, dude, Sansa is
Yeah, she's
a little
coming.
mini Littlefinger here.
Yeah.
Bro. She knows what she's
Yeah, but
doing.
still, this guy Littlefinger, I don't know.
I don't trust him. No, I don't trust him.
He
for
has
nothing.
something.
Yeah.
He's working on something.
Yes.
Obviously, he has a plan, but Sansa is growing up. You can see she's
Wow,
starting
yeah,
to growing up.
she's starting,
and,
yeah.
Be
So-
careful.
Well, and we can wrap it up with this because
Yeah, we don't have to.
we can create a whole new podcast about this. But I love how they finally say what Littlefinger's plan is. Everything that he does is to get him closer to the throne.
To the
Yes.
throne.
Which the whole season, I was like, what the hell is up with this guy? Like,
He's-
what is
he's-
he doing? He's making moves, obviously, but what is the purpose of it? And now I find out, I was like, oh, well, good luck, buddy, but it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Well, I mean, that was Frank. Frank from gosh, I can't-
House of Cards?
House of Cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was his motivation to get to the top, and
And he
so
made it.
and he he did. Spoilers, he did.
That's another one.
Well,
Oh, wait, let me hit up
Yeah.
some of my movies real quick here, and then I'll jump into some of the other shows. So I'll throw up Civil War on there just because
You just saw it?
I just saw it, and it was pretty good.
It was good.
yeah.
Yeah, Zootopia. I don't
Oh
know if you guys saw-
yeah,
That's a great movie.
That was a great,
Yes.
great movie.
Yes, I forgot about that. I forgot. That was
I'm
a
a
good
sucker
one.
for animations. With that, Finding Dory, another good one.
Did you? I didn't get to see that. Where is that at right now? Is that on Netflix too?
No, I
No,
don't
I
think
don't
it
think so.
has-
I think it's on. You can find it on Redbox still.
Yeah.
Finding Dory was good.
Oh, is that new? Okay, I didn't know.
yeah,
I think it just came out in DVD, like on stores, Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I've seen it on the in Target on the shelves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to the theater to see it with the kids, and it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know,
It's
X-Men
Pixar.
Apocalypse
You can't go wrong with
also
Pixar, yeah.
is another one I threw up there.
Which one?
X-Men Apocalypse.
X-Men. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's not for everyone. I liked it just because of the fact that
I mean, I love all those, you know, characters, you know, superhero movies, but I was kind of a little let down.
Was that like the Apocalypse?
Like the bad guy. Like to me, he should have been more.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see him that like powerful. I mean, yes, he had his things, but I was like, really?
Yeah, they
That's
definitely
it?
took him down pretty easy.
Yeah,
for
and I'm
sure.
like, that's it? Really?
I'm gonna
So-
tell you a scene that made me laugh. So you probably remember the scene, but when spoilers, when Xavier is at the Cerebro. By the way, Cerebro.
Yeah.
When has that been a good thing at all in the X-Men movie?
I
Yeah,
know.
no, that thing.
They need to tear that shit down.
Yeah, they need to bust it down.
This is ridiculous. So, but anyway, regarding that, but he's at Cerebro and he's talking to Eric, and Magneto, and Magneto's just like he walks away, but you look from the side and you just see, Apocalypse just kind of fitting the other guys for their outfits. And I'm like, he looks like a fashion designer off to the side over here. It is the most ridiculous scene. I know what you mean. I enjoyed it though, but it was it comes to mind. I'm going, this is the most. Now, shortly after that, right there, when he basically goes into Xavier and uses that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I was like,
no,
wow.
again, the movie was good. It's just him. Like, I was expecting for him to be like really, really bad. I mean, like where nobody hardly can touch him.
Yeah.
And I
Which
think I was
he is in the comics.
Yeah, right.
so
Right,
that's
in
it.
the comics.
So
he's
that's
a
why I was
badass.
kind of a little bit let down. But obviously, the kid that runs really fast, what's his name?
Oh, he's hilarious.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, he's to me again. He stole the show
He
again.
stole the
Yeah,
show. Yeah.
he's hilarious.
So that was that was pretty good.
For my shows, I just have Stranger Things was amazing. Game of Thrones, Daredevil.
Oh,
yes.
With
Season
the
2.
Punisher. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Forgot
so
about
good.
that. I completely forgot
And
about that.
Narcos season 2 was
Oh,
amazing.
Another one.
So freaking good.
Yeah, and it's funny because I
And they renewed season
Yeah,
3
yeah.
and 4.
And four.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's coming
Which
back.
they left it off at a perfect
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
ending.
I like the ending when they had the Spanish cop, and he's like, "Do I need a lawyer?"
Yeah.
It's like, no. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we got you here for a reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love that he wasn't corrupt, but he was doing things for a greater purpose.
Right.
Very
and
Rogue One like.
Yes,
Yeah.
and very Civil War because
Yeah.
see my whole thing and if you listen to the other podcasts, you know that I'm very against destruction. But my thing is that it from a production value standpoint, I feel like they add all this destruction for no reason. I mean the animal, for example, in what am I thinking here? The Avengers. The animals are coming. They're snaking around. They can easily just come from on top of the buildings and come down on whatever the hero is, right? But instead, they're smashing through all these buildings, and I'm like,
Why?
why? It's like, how is this? But they take away the acting, they take away plot, they take away all this, and add more destruction to add more value too. But I feel like it takes away from it. So that's my issue. However, I side with Captain America in this because I'm like, listen. Sometimes things need to be done for a greater purpose.
Yeah.
So I love that he was playing both sides, but for a greater purpose, which was the greater of these two evils, or in this case, like three evils, is Pablo. So
Yeah.
we need to do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to play to get them. You have to play their way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to play their way. Yes, it's not the right thing
Not
to
ideal. Yeah.
do, but sometimes you have to go
It has
that
to be
far.
done. Yeah.
You have to go
Because
that
if
far.
you don't, then you're actually hindered. There's no way of overturning them. Unfortunately, yeah, that was Narcos. I forgot about Narcos, and I forgot
Yeah.
about Daredevil, dude. I was sitting there like, how did I forget about freaking
The
Daredevil?
only show this year that I was kind of disappointed, which I stopped watching after, like on the second, third episode.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. I kind of stopped, even though I was enjoying it more than what's their name?
Jessica Jones?
Jessica Jones. Yeah, that one. I mean,
See, that was my girl because she was from Breaking Bad.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah.
No, but Marco.
She died but went to Hell's
Um,
Kitchen.
Marco Polo.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Marco
the new
Polo.
one.
Yeah, the new
I like
one.
the,
and they canceled it. They're not gonna do any other season.
Yeah, this
that's
last
it.
one I
Yeah.
couldn't get
I
into
couldn't
it.
get into it at all.
I saw the Sword of Destiny or something like that, I think, and that one was really good, only because it was short. But the new season, I started watching it, and I really liked the first one. The second one, it was losing me.
Yeah, yeah. Like they did the little prequel with the blind guy. They did it before season 2 came out.
Right.
They did. It's like a half an hour. 100. I think it's called 100 Eyes or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Oh, I
$1,000.
saw
or
that,
something.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought, my bad. That's what I was talking about
Yeah.
with the Sword of Destiny. But I think that was another one.
And I'm like, well, all right, good. It's gonna be great. And then I started watching season 2, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, it got canceled.
Yeah,
So.
that says
So,
it all
yeah, it
right
says
there.
it all.
Yeah.
It has so much potential to me, I think.
I didn't have all those TV shows. I had Stranger Things. That's all I had. Was Stranger Things. When it comes to mind, that's all
That's
I had.
it. It trumps everything.
God, 11. I have a picture of 11, and of course this is photoshopped in, but she has a Cowboys jersey on with an 11, and I'm like, yes. I know, completely unrelated, but no disappointments. When it comes to movies, dude, Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Ghostbusters was just god awful, and I don't know.
I saw it in Showbox while I was doing ironing my clothes for dinner. And yeah,
It's like watching the news.
yeah, it was like I wasn't even looking at it. I was just listening to it
Yeah.
every now and then. They had a funny thing on it, but yeah,
It was
I mean, nothing
not
against
good.
that. It was girls. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. And here's okay. So explain to me this. All right, guys. It's possible it happens every so often where a highly acclaimed movie doesn't get viewed, like doesn't get the what do you call it, the
ratings
box
or
office,
the-
yeah,
yeah.
and it happens. Here, there's no way this was not a heavily advertised film. It got in the 80s from Rotten Tomatoes. Why? Why did it get in the 80s? There was nothing.
I don't know.
If you look at Spy, if you look at the other ones, and I don't mind Spy. Spy was okay. A lot of the other raunchy comedies and all this stuff, and some of even the other comedies with Seth Rogen, all these things, they don't go that high. Why did this one get so high? And I'm like, part of me is, and I hate to say it, part of me is I think no one wanted to speak badly about it because
Yeah.
of the whole controversy about having women Ghostbusters.
It was a big year for feminism, and so I think that's what it is. A lot of people are easily offended or triggered, as they like to say. So I think a lot of it had to do with that. Like,
Yeah,
they
I
felt
just-
like they had to give it
But
a
that
better rating
movie
because it was women.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
When they found out, when people, when people found out it was going to be an all girls cast, from the beginning, I mean, you will hear bad things about it.
Yeah.
Hear bad things about it. To me, I think the way it should have gone is have the original crew. I mean, one of them did pass away, I think,
Yeah.
this year as well, or last
Egon.
year. Yeah, so I think they would have had them, and then like them
Passing the
recruiting
torch?
and passing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that would have been a lot better.
I think that would have been welcomed in.
Yeah,
definitely,
because then they're like, okay, they had the real people,
Right.
and then have them, I don't know, give them some training or something.
Yeah.
But no, they made it seem like they invented everything.
Yeah,
And
it's a reboot. It's
Yeah,
a whole reboot.
so-
Yeah, and it wasn't. It was very disappointing. And another one that was very disappointing was Batman versus Superman. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
did not.
It was a
like
good
that
rental. I mean, I
movie.
saw it. I didn't see it at theaters. I think I liked it because I didn't go to
The theater?
pay for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah. It was. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Now that Batman's coming out, like a
The-
solo Batman with Ben
Yeah,
Affleck.
with Ben Affleck. Yeah.
So
and
we'll
they
see.
have the next movie is what, Justice League, right?
Yes.
The next one is Justice
Yeah.
League, which comes out, I think, supposed to be next year. So yeah, those are my disappointments for
Yeah,
for TV shows. I don't think I have. Well, Walking Dead. Walking Dead, unfortunately, and I still, like I said, I watch it. Really, it's morbid curiosity at this point, and it's also because I've done what this is.
Yeah,
season
but
7?
you're not up to date with Walking Dead, right?
I am. I am. Up
You're
to date.
okay. You're up to date with Negan. and all
Yeah,
that-
yeah. I'm
oh,
up to date with everything.
that
God,
guy.
that guy
That
does
guy.
not shut up.
I
He
like you
doesn't-
50% more.
Oh my God, I don't know. He's just
He's doing great.
You like him?
That guy is doing his part, man. I'm telling you.
No.
Yes.
Listen, they need to bring Benicio del Toro into The Walking Dead, and then I'll start watching it.
Oh,
That's
yes.
the only way.
I can't. I'm still watching it, and I'm part of the ratings apparently, but it really is just because I'm like, it's 7 years now. How I've invested so much time. I'm like, I need to see this to the end. You know what I mean? But I'm like,
We're
so
talking about
disappointed.
movies. Who saw was this the cartoon from Seth Rogen? The movie?
Oh, Sausage Party?
Yeah, who's seen it?
I have not
Oh
seen
no,
Sausage
no, I
Party.
didn't
Yo.
see it. I heard it was bad.
Is that bad?
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I like raunchy comedies, and I've seen rated R movies, but this one, it even got to me. I'm like, whoa. And I think it's because it's food, but they
Yeah.
tackle everything, man. Religion, sex. I mean, everything. I mean, I was so surprised. I'm like, they didn't hold back.
Wow.
They
Well,
did
I guess
not
it's pretty
hold
easy to
back.
do when you're animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that
So-
point, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be right back, guys. guys. All right, so we've gone over 2016 there for you, and of course, leave us in the comments what your greatest moments of 2016 were. And now we're going to look forward, look into the future. The future. 2017. We got a lot of games scheduled to come out, and I'm daring to ask, which ones you think are gonna get delayed to 2018?
Yeah, that's kind of what I think my list. I don't think that these games that I'm going to mention have even been confirmed for 2017, but wishful thinking, I'm going to say they're going to be announced 2017 and probably pushed to 2018. The first one I'm thinking is God of War, of course.
Oh, yeah,
that's
definitely.
2018.
Yeah, that's for sure 2018, but I'm looking forward to 2017 because they're going to announce when it's going to come out.
the first date before the delay.
It'll be towards the end of 2018, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure because oh man, it just looks so good. The other one that I'm thinking is going to do the exact same thing is The Last of Us Part 2. They're going to announce it 2017.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm thinking
Yeah.
2018.
No,
I'm
I
thinking
think they're
2019.
Because listen, this is what I'm thinking. And again, like I mentioned in the beginning, this is wishful thinking. I think they've been working on it. They have something pretty good. They're probably going to announce at E3 that is going to come out possibly first quarter 2018. That's what I'm thinking. Wishful thinking, yes.
I gotcha.
I understand, but that's what I'm thinking.
No, I think they were working on Uncharted this whole time, and
I was thinking of the new thing, Lost Legacy.
yeah,
Lost
they have
Odyssey.
that new one.
The DLC, yeah.
So
Oh yeah, that's the other one that I'm really excited for
That
2017.
comes out. Yeah, that comes out this year. Definitely.
So yeah, it's like looking here, Death Stranding.
Oh,
that's like
yeah.
2040 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
PS6 or something.
Yeah, he does not rush, and now he doesn't have Konami to rush him. So
Well, I mean, I think you guys did touch on it a little bit. He's not building his own engine; he's using another engine. So hopefully,
yeah, the Horizon Zero Dawn engine.
yeah. So hopefully, it'll come out a lot sooner than normal for him.
Perhaps, yeah.
That's a game I'm looking forward to.
Horizon Zero
Yeah.
Dawn. That's my. I think that is my most anticipated game. Of
But that has a
2017.
February date, right?
It does. You think
I
it's
think
gonna
it'll.
delay?
I think it'll get pushed. Yeah, I think it'll get pushed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hopefully
want it to
not.
get delayed.
Hopefully not.
Oh,
But
man.
see, the thing is, now with the PS4 Pro, it's like that's one game that I would love to play on the Pro, and I don't have that console because I don't think I'm gonna get it until the PS5 comes out. But
to the PS5.
yeah,
yeah.
which I don't think. I think
Might as
it'll
well
be in
just
2
get
more
the
years.
PS5.
I would
You
say,
think so?
yeah, I would say 2019.
Okay, that's doable.
Sidebar: one of my friends actually has fucking 10 of these goddamn Nintendo NES.
The
10 of
The
them.
classic?
Yes.
No way.
No,
And he gets he's selling
the mini NES. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you have 10 of them? And
How
she's-
did he get 10?
Shit. And then I'm like, I was like, I'll give you money for one. She's like, yeah, $200. I was like,
No.
And,
negative.
and she's like, they're selling for $200 on her eBay.
Yeah, but you're my
she's-
friend.
Yeah, so I was like, listen, I'll give you $100. And she's like, so she's thinking about it. But if someone's offering me $200, she said, I'll take their $200 over
Yeah, but
100.
still.
By the way, she is the reason why these games are hard to find. Why these little consoles are hard to find.
Yeah.
She's one of them anyway.
She
Yeah.
had it was her husband, her boyfriend. I'm sorry, her husband, her brother, his girlfriend, and her mom all go to Target and pick them up.
Wow.
I was so mad.
I want one, but I'm not gonna pay $200.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $200
I'm
for that.
definitely not paying $200 for it. Another game that a couple games that we do know early 2017 is pretty stacked with games. You've got Neo, which is the Japanese Dark Souls clone, which I'm interested in, and it's actually a big one for the group. For Honor, the Ubisoft game, that one's also set for February as well.
Yeah, but that one, I think, all they have shown is multiplayer.
Yeah, they said there's supposed to be some sort of
Right,
single
there's
player
supposed to
component.
campaign, and they have not like I was the first time I saw it, I was intrigued, but lately it's like I don't know, like I'm hoping it's not a
You're
disappointment.
curious? Yeah, I'm hoping it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to February, so hopefully they got something coming out of there. Also, Mr. Gunner's game of Ubisoft game of the show, Ghost Recon Wildlands. That's coming out.
Yes,
And
one
that
was
looks
good.
pretty. I mean, I like the old Ghost Recon. I
Yeah.
never
Oh.
played the old ones. Yeah.
Oh, Days Gone, I think. Is
Days. I don't. It has not a date, but maybe
Yeah,
could be for
maybe.
this year.
That looks
Days
pretty
Gone
good.
does look good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Persona 5. That's this guy's.
Oh yeah, that's David's. Yeah, yeah.
Sir, we're going to mention it here for you because I know that that's your most anticipated, and it got delayed, and it'll probably get delayed to June for you as well. Kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Any other games the one that they showed at E3, the one who from the makers of Heavy Rain?
Is that Detroit?
Detroit.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait, is that Telltale where it's like the robot?
Yeah, the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, screw that.
No.
It-
That one
it's
looks
Telltale.
interesting.
You were into it.
That one looks interesting.
Yeah, but it's a Telltale.
No, it's not Telltale.
No, it's not. It's
No, I remember what it was. It's like a bunch of decision making.
It is a bunch of things that you're making.
Oh,
But you were into it because you didn't care it was a robot.
I was okay with it.
Now I don't care.
I think the story, the way what they showed about the story, it hooked me. I was like, oh,
It does. It
yeah,
looks
so
pretty good.
It looks really good.
I remember that. Nope, I already make too many decisions on a daily basis.
Any other games that come to mind?
That come to mind now, I think those are just kind of the ones that I'm super excited about.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, the remake.
remake.
Yeah. What do you think of what do you think is going to get pushed? What do you think is destined to not come? Oh, by the way, the fractured butthole. I'm sorry.
The
but-
South Park?
yes, that one's another. But what do you think is going to get pushed out of 2017? I definitely think. I'm sorry to say, I definitely think God of War is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need it. My body's ready for it. I want another God of War game.
And this one's so different.
It is. It
This one's
is.
so different.
Because you can tell there's a story behind
Yeah.
it. You know, and I'm like,
My
oh,
whole
man.
thing is
It
he's
has
a god,
more
right?
serious like feel to it.
Yeah.
And him having a son, I was like, whoa. That's-
Yeah, because he calls him father. My whole thing is he's a god, so he's obviously going to live forever. So I'm thinking that...
Although he is getting older, but
yeah.
yeah.
And
He's definitely getting older.
the way it plays like Uncharted, like the way they walk. Well, not Uncharted. It's third person view, but
Oh yeah,
like
slightly over the
top.
shoulder.
Yeah,
over the shoulder. Yeah.
So I was like, wow, they really changed it, but it looks good.
Yeah, and I love Santa Monica Studios. I mean, they're just... Even when the intro to like God of War 3, where it's like the blood pumping, it's like dun, 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 and you see like the X, the triangle, all of that, like along with the red blood cells. I was like, yes. So it was just good.
Yeah. So hopefully that one sticks. They haven't said anything. Maybe E3. You know, if they come out in E3 and say like
Available now.
November. No, hell no. There's no way.
For God of
That
War.
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
God.
Oh, this guy will die.
I'd give him my money.
yeah. We'll be doing our E3 special, and he'd just be laid out on the floor somewhere. Oh man. All right. Well, that's the movie. That's the games for 2017. Anything for movies?
Oh, I got movies.
Oh, talk to me, sir. What do you
All
think
right. 2017 movies. I'll kind of put these together. Kind of in so. Actually, I'm really excited about Lego Batman.
there? Are
Yeah.
you really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
because it's.
Did you like the first Lego movie?
Yeah, it was hilarious too.
Oh, I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay.
Once when you have like young kids like I
Yeah.
do now, yeah, I mean you enjoy it. I mean
Yeah.
you watch it with them and you enjoy the movie.
I enjoyed it because of the Easter eggs in it. The adult humor mixed in there.
There was some serious adult humor.
Yeah, so that was hilarious. And what is it? Will Arnett is Batman, which
Oh,
is the guy
yes,
from
yes.
Arrested Development,
Oh, okay.
which is Joe Bluth, and he's hilarious. He was also for Ninja Turtles, so he's just a funny guy. But I'm excited about that. Power Rangers, Cars 3.
Power Rangers, my friend.
Oh my
Let's stick on Power Rangers for a second here. Power Rangers, my friend.
Yes.
Something I don't think I've ever would have said that I'm excited for Power Rangers.
too.
I am freaking excited.
I never
for
liked
Power-
the series.
I
Did
liked-
you ever see
I
the-
used to
the
like
reboot one?
I think I was out of that. 'Cause my younger brother was a kid when they were big.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was already like I was not watching anything. I was
Oh,
more
I
outside.
gotcha.
And to me, I'm like, back in the '80s, there used to be oh my god, I forgot the name. It was kind of like a Power Ranger type, but it was just one Ultraman. Ultraman, and to me, I'm like, that's a rip off of Ultraman.
Wait, Ultraman, wasn't he Japanese?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember Ultraman.
Yeah. Oh, I
That
love
was
that
a
show.
badass. He would hit the pill or something like
Yeah.
that.
I love that show. I mean,
That's what the Power Rangers.
to me that was
Yeah.
that exactly same thing. You know,
What
with
is
all
it,
the moves.
Specium Ray or something like that?
Oh, I don't recall.
Yeah, whatever he would. Yeah, I know Ultraman.
But the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing, same move. Like, you know, they will fight the same
Yeah.
way, and I mean, and that's why I'm like, that's a ripoff.
But did you ever
but
see
this
the
one-
reboot?
But this one, so
Yeah.
I did say the trailer. I'm like, okay, because they're making it like a serious movie.
Yeah.
you know, so it looks
They're throwing
good.
money at it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Real quick, have you seen the reboot by Bootleg Universe
For
for Power Rangers?
no,
It was
You haven't seen it?
no.
It was like
It's like a fan
like
film.
a short. Yeah,
Yeah, like a
film
short.
I'm
Oh,
gonna have to. You have to send it. to
I'll
me.
send it to you,
Okay.
dude. It's good. That guy made another one of Punisher, dude. You're gonna like that one.
Okay.
It's really good. So I'm excited about that. Cars 3.
Cars 3,
I'm just
I'm
a
really
sucker
looking
for
forward.
like animated movies.
Never liked Cars. Cars. I never liked Cars.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was-
loved it from the first one.
It was good, and this one actually looks. It doesn't look like a very cartoony. It looks like you saw the
Right.
trailer.
Yeah.
So, dude, at first when it was going, I was like, "Oh, what is this? Another like a Daytona movie?"
And it had a
Dude, the
serious
graphics
tone
were
to
freaking
it.
legit.
It has a serious tone. I mean, yeah, they'll have their funny parts, but it has like a real storyline
Mm-hmm.
in there. You know, based on that little trailer that I saw.
Yeah, a couple of movies, the Justice League, Logan. I'm pretty excited about that. Wonder Woman.
Logan. Yes.
Wonder
Oh
Woman.
yes.
Wonder Woman. I am hoping, and maybe this is really putting too much on that movie, but I'm hoping that just redeems DC a little bit for me.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just like, come on, make one good one.
I think they have been trying really hard to get to the level of the Marvel series, and instead of just focusing on, you know what, let's just be DC
Let's be-
movies.
yeah,
let's
let's
be
just
our
do
own.
what we're doing,
Our
yeah.
own movie. We're DC Dark Comics. You know, just do your own thing. Don't try to copy something else. You know.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah, the other thing that I think about is they know that Marvel's selling, so the formula for Marvel is obviously working. So of course they're a
Yeah.
business. They're trying to emulate it, which doesn't
They're emulating
necessarily
the wrong way though.
right. They don't have
Exactly.
they don't have the characters that Marvel has to be able to bring in that kind of box office hit. I mean, let's be honest, Batman or Iron Man.
Be a Batman.
Yeah, I mean, just the cast selecting on its own is going to bring in the money. So, but yeah, Justice League is going to be good. Logan's going to be really good. A Wonder Woman, I'm kind of hoping that it kind of puts Marvel back on the map
DC.
a bit.
DC.
DC, I'm sorry, yeah, DC. Guardians 2.
Oh,
I'm excited about
Guardians
that.
too. I am
That's a
Groot.
good movie. Yeah.
Speaking of a sequel, World of War Z 2.
Oh, they're making that.
They're making
Really?
that, yeah.
I heard about it,
Serious?
but I never
Oh, dude.
really.
Is it with
Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay.
At least it looks like it's Brad Pitt, like in the cover that I saw.
I
So-
didn't know they were doing that. That was actually a surprise.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good movie.
Yeah.
The
That
first
was
one.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like that they didn't follow the same formula for zombies. Like in this
Mm-hmm.
case, it's an infection, but not everyone can get infected. And how
And they're fast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're
so
fast.
fast.
You know?
Extremely
Yeah.
fast.
And I love
Extremely,
that. Yeah. Also, Fast and the Furious, a new one. I know it's another Fast and the Furious, but hey, listen, I've been watching them this far.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I
It's
mean,
like
I'll
you with The
see
Walking
it.
Dead.
I'll see it, but
More with curiosity.
it's just
I'm just
like you
invested in
guys
it
talked
now.
about. Now it's his turn to lose his mind, or whatever they're gonna
Yeah.
do. So I'm like, you know,
It's kind.
this probably is the last one. I think.
It's what's the name of it? What's the name of it? It's called The Fate of the Furious.
Yeah, The Fate
it
of the
could
Furious.
be. It could be.
Yeah, I think this is the last one.
And
It's possible.
Ghost in the Shell. Or Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
Just Scarlett Johansson. That's all I gotta say.
again because
I haven't seen the cartoons, but from what I've seen, like I saw that they did a trailer where they were doing the cartoon with the movie,
Yeah,
and
that's-
I'm
yeah.
like, wow, they're pretty accurate. I mean, they're going pretty accurate on it. So I was like,
the I can't speak how I just watched the most recent Ghost in the Shell movie. It was one of the movies that I got for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I saw it right on top of your
I
coffee
just
table.
saw it, and these are some seriously grown up anime movies. They're not, and I don't mean in any way that there's like nudity. I'm just saying they're grown
Oh,
up in the
that's too
sense that there's the topics and the way it presents information. It just assumes you know what I mean. So you really have to follow. So yeah, that's actually my most anticipated movie, and that's again probably putting way too much on that movie. But you picked a product that I freaking love,
It's
so
just-
I'm like,
it's
yeah.
Scarlett Johansson. She's
oh,
awesome.
Yes.
I love her.
Funny thing, you mentioned that particular movie, March. I've been saying for a while that March is going to have a lot of games, which a lot of those games I mentioned before. Not to mention, it also has the Switch is released in March. So you have who knows whatever's going to come for that. But it also has a lot of movies. Logan is in March, which you had mentioned there. Kong Skull Island, which if anybody, I'm interested because I'm still waiting for the King Kong Godzilla remake. It's gonna happen.
It'll happen.
Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson's in that one, right? The new one, the
Yeah.
Kong.
Yes.
Yeah, and,
So you're out.
yeah, I'm out.
Beauty and the Beast. That's when it
Yeah.
comes out March. And then Power Rangers also, and then Ghost in the Shell. That's all in 1 month, and that's basically every Friday in the month.
Oh,
So, yeah.
nice. That's what.
So it's gonna be an interesting month there for you. But yeah, most of those movies you mentioned. There's a couple of indie movies, but I'll leave that. Did you see the Alien Covenant trailer?
Yes.
Just really come out?
Yes.
I gotta tell you, I'm not sure. I know it has the guy
That
from.
scene in the bathroom. Oh my god! Like something bad is
Did you
about
see-
to
did you see
happen.
the
No, I haven't seen that. I didn't even know there was a
Something
new
bad
one
is
coming
about
out.
to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be connected to the Prometheus film.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Prometheus was okay.
It
was.
It was different.
Yeah, it was definitely different. Yeah, that, I can agree with that. It was definitely different. But yeah, that's the movie. That's one of the movies there. And
Yeah. When I saw the spider come out, I was like, oh.
the legs,
Yes.
the
Yeah, the little
yeah,
hand
yeah.
thing.
Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. And of course, that's that's
Stranger
really
Things too.
Oh, Stranger Things too.
It has to come out in 2017 because it's
No,
almost
no,
like
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet. Which is the one that's not? Oh, Westworld. That's the one that's not coming back to 2018.
You know what? I gotta start
Oh
watching
my
that.
God, I didn't mention Westworld.
I gotta start
Westworld,
watching
yeah.
that series.
Yeah, it's it's good, dude. It's really psychological. It's a good movie, a good show. Excuse me. And yes, that should be one of the ones that I mentioned before. But oh well. Anything else?
Well, I'm waiting for House of Cards 3 next season.
Oh, 4. No.
4.
Yeah,
4.
four.
Waiting for that one. Yeah, Stranger Things. The Get Down 2.
Oh, they're gonna do another one.
Yeah, they broke it in 2 halves.
Oh,
So that's how
okay.
they did it. So I think Netflix is trying to try that out.
Straight
Where they're
out.
gonna split the seasons.
Oh, okay. So they're already filmed. It's just gonna release at that point.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that would actually be pretty good
Yeah.
because you go and you binge watch these and then you have nothing to watch. So if they
think
break
there's
it off
only-
into
I think there's only 3 episodes, right?
For the
First one
no, it's, for which one? For
for the Get Down.
no. I think it has 8
Oh, okay. So
8
like Stranger
episodes?
Things. That's not bad.
or 6. 6 or 8. One of
Okay.
those two. But you see what Netflix is doing, where you can download the episodes.
oh yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and if you don't have the signal, you can just watch it in there. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Genius, yeah. Genius.
Netflix, man, they're doing their thing. I'm
I
telling you,
know.
ever since they got connected with Disney, I'm like, oh, they got money now.
Oh, they're already connected. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know.
they have a they have like a contract with Disney, so
Oh,
that's why they're
nice.
getting a lot of Disney shows there, the
Oh,
movies.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
my little
Oh, that's why. That's probably
Yeah.
why Civil War got there.
Yeah,
yeah, my little stepbrother. All I see in my feed now is like all these Disney movies, and I keep telling my dad, I was like, "Listen, man, just I created a separate account here
Yeah.
so that you can watch it on that one." So I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I have
oh,
mine.
You
My
might
wife
want to
has
watch
hers.
The Jungle
my
Book.
2 kids. Wait, one account is for the 2 smallest ones, and then Alejandro, the oldest, has his own.
Yeah, see, he needs to know how to use that.
I have one and Nick has one.
Yeah, because I'm like, Mali, all I see in my feed is shows, kids, cartoons, kids.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why is
come
this
on.
suggesting
Yeah.
this to me? Actually, there was at one point it was suggesting to me Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I'm
Oh, that's
like,
actually not a bad movie.
what I have and I can't blame anybody because this is my own account. So I'm like, why is it suggesting this to me? I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's recommended me some really weird stuff,
Yeah.
which I'm like,
You got to rate you have to rate
Yeah.
stuff because when you rate
Yeah.
stuff, it does, and I do. I think I have over 1,000 things rated in there.
by the way, do you like Korean movies?
Like what type? Like martial arts or
just like
just
action.
movies in general?
Movies in general.
I never looked into watching them. No, but
There's some really good ones on,
Yeah.
on Netflix,
On Netflix,
that you'll
yeah.
probably like. And it's not like cheesy production, like where you can see the strings
really
or the
good-
fine stuff. Yeah,
really
yeah, it's like
just
really
Korean
good
movie.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the equivalent of like Jason Bourne kind
Oh,
of stuff.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Dead Man, No Tears for Dead Man. or
No
something.
Tears of
yeah.
Them. Yeah, that was good.
Any suggestions? I'll look into them.
Oh, definitely. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of the real episode 36. And of course, this is the last episode of the year. As always, you can go to YouTube, and that's where our channel is. It's going to be Good Game Bracketed GG. And of course, if you listen to us on iTunes or on Google Play, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a good review. That definitely helps out the show. And as always, if you want to send us any emails, our email address is goodgamegamergroup@gmail.com. This is Arnaldo, a.k.a. Mad Dog, signing off for the rest of this year. Mr. Gunner.
I gotta say, I'm gonna miss you guys.
Oh, man.
This is my last episode. As you guys know, I'm gonna go ahead and be starting my own podcast about like mixed martial arts and stuff.
Yeah, you shocked me when you said that.
Yeah, dude,
I was like, what? I'm like, oh, man.
In all honesty, I kind of, I don't want to say hijacked this one, but you guys were talking about it. I gave you guys a recorder to start recording, and then I was like, I kind of want in on this, so I'm gonna try to find a way to get it.
Yeah, it started with the, because we started recording on our phone, and then he gave us a little recorder, and then we used that at work, too, which was weird, because I don't think we should have something like that at work, but...
And then I think I sent you guys a picture of the audio mixer.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
And then I sent another picture where I was holding where I had the mic with the arm and the headphones, and they're like, whoa.
That was it.
Yeah. And
I went right to Amazon, started buying mics, started buying cables. That was it.
So I infiltrated the group is what I like to say, but
I think he helped the group. That's what it is.
It's been a lot of fun.
Well, just like you said, I mean, every now and then you'll jump in.
Yeah, I'll be coming back for sure.
Hell yeah.
For the pizza.
Yeah.
Yes, pizza every Wednesday. Which it's going to be on Saturdays now, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you guys can definitely drink a lot more now.
Well, no, it'll be Saturday mornings, and that will probably be frowned upon.
In some cultures.
Well,
that's coffee, right?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
You start with a beer.
Mr. Infante, first of all, thank you so much.
What is your gamer tag, by the way?
Well, mine's ALX 2300. That's what. All
right, we need to find a name. What are we calling
one? Yeah, I need to make one.
I've been calling you Infante because
yeah, I'm like, just call me Alex. Call me my last name.
I don't know why. It just comes out that way. But thank you so much for joining us.
Me.
Yeah, definitely.
And hey, who knows? I mean, I can't make any promises, but if you guys do this on the Saturday's morning, hey, I may be able to come in and join.
Oh, there you go. We may actually have a third chair. Third chair, and we may not need Mr. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we have a fourth mic, so I could always.
No, definitely. It would be nice to get a nice a group of 4 in here, and in this beautiful studio that I have here.
Hey, top notch.
Thanks. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. GG.
Next year.
Oh, next year.
For David.
I know, for David. GG.